The Galaxy A is experiencing issues during the installation of its latest update on the official Samsung support forum. There have been multiple reports from users who are complaining about the most recent Galaxy A update. After the update is installed, the device becomes unusable. A user posted that following a recent update last week, the phone is not able to boot up and is experiencing difficulties in starting. No progress seems to be made. It is completely lifeless. Samsung, what is the current situation with the phone and its update? Another user posted my A died. I plugged it in and it doesn't charge. Only to then realize that I did the recent update for my Samsung phone and now it doesn't turn on at all. I attempted pressing and holding the power button and so on. There was no response. Kindly assist me. In truth, some of you actually tagged me in X in a thread posted by Catherine, where it explicitly states if you have a Samsung A, there is a chance that this may have also occurred to you. On Friday in May 2024, I received a software update notification on my phone as usual, and since I was at home, I proceeded to install it. The whole process was normal, my phone restarted, and I continued using it as usual. The only strange thing for me is that I hadn't noticed any change in the phone. Sometimes they are subtle but noticeable things. Anyway, I kept using it and charging it since I was going out that night. At night, the phone started to malfunction a bit and was somewhat slow. After a while, I received a phone call and my phone froze. That's when the entire problem truly began to escalate. The Samsung A restarted, and from that point it was not possible to switch it back on. It did not respond to any commands or actions despite having a battery level of 57%. Since I wasn't at home, I decided to leave it alone and check it later with more calmness. When I got home, I tried everything, connecting it to my laptop, to the charger, attempted the factory reboot using the volume keys plus the fingerprint reader, and nothing worked. My phone turned into a paperweight. I went to Global Fix at the 200th City Market. They are an authorized service for Samsung. What they told me is that it was the Samsung A they received that day, and that it was most likely a hack on the Samsung network, and that there was currently no solution. Personally, I would rule out the idea of hacking into Samsung's network. I believe it has been a completely faulty update, which is quite unusual for Samsung, and brings back memories of some updates that Xiaomi released in the past that also rendered the phone unusable. Currently, Samsung has not issued any official statement to clarify what the problem is and what solution they will provide to users, as even if they are out of warranty, Samsung should compensate for these issues, as they have not only rendered the phone unusable, but also left users without access to their files, photos, and other elements they had on their devices. Let me know if you have been affected by this update and what your experience has been.